So he has 1,320 health. How many hits will it take to kill a dragon with 1,320 health? We're about to find out. What's going on, world? Hope you are doing well. Slightly sick here, back with another episode of RLCraft. And right now, we are going to try and finish our sword enchantments and maybe make another bow and see how that goes. First off, what we need to do is head into our disenchantment and grab this enchantment off of that weapon that we found in a dungeon. And we're going to try and put as many of these as possible on this sword. And I know we're going to need a ton of experience, but fortunately, I've been saving up. And we have all of those. Let me see here. We have all of these. We have quite a few in here. Do we have anything else for? Oh, a little bit in there and a little bit there. So we have a lot of experience. I've basically been taking dungeon trips, coming back with 140, 150 levels. And once you get up that high, it's basically one level equals one of these books. So you accumulate quite a bit. But let's go ahead. I know this is going to get really, really, really expensive. So I have to figure out how I'm going to be able to do this. Alright, so right off the bat, we are already in trouble. Why can that not go on there? Alright. Now I'm a little bit confused. So that one goes on. We literally need that one. We need that to go on there. What's going on here? Which one does it not work with? Now we're going to have to figure this out. Alright, so we did do a little bit of research, and it turns out that Ancient Sword Mastery was disabled from the mod pack. And that's going to take away our 1.5 times damage modifier, which is a big bummer, but it is what it is. We'll just have to move on. First, we're going to combine our two Vipers. So we have two Viper 4s. We were not able to find a Viper 5. And we are going to get Viper 5. Next, we are going to... trying to figure out if it's better to add these to the books, or if it's better to add them... Let's actually try this. We got rune piercing capabilities. We'll combine that with... No, I don't want to do that one. I want that on it, but not like that. Difficulties endowment. Boom. Now we do this. So before it was... I don't know if it made a massive difference. I think it was 23 before, now it's 34. So that's not huge. Let's see here. Let's put that in there, which gives us those 5. Now we have 7. So let's go ahead and do this. Which one do we want to do next? I don't know if Critical Strike is going to work. Actually, I think I have a Critical Strike 4. Yeah, I don't know why. I'm keeping that on me just in case it does work, but it might not combine with one of these silly ones. So that's 26. Now let's combine that with Envenomed for 11. Break our anvil. Grab some more levels. And see... where is it? Nope. Nope. There it is. So that's 34. Let's grab that. Now we're getting to the point where we're going to need to add upgraded potentials. So upgraded potentials basically allows you to put more enchantments on your weapon than the base game would normally allow. I believe that's how it works. And it also will make it cheaper. So we're going to maybe do 1 or 2 more, and then we'll see about adding that. We need Curse of Possession. Also, that's really, really cheap. Oh, that's too expensive. Oh, shoot. Hopefully... okay, good. Wait, what about... I'm going to do that. Yeah, I'm going to do that just in case adding another one won't let us add upgraded potentials. Now let's see what this looks like. Okay, so now it's only 25. Boom. And let me make sure that Swifter Slashes combines with... So we've got 8 on there. If I do that, I will still... I'll have 10. Good. So we're going to grab that. Now we have Combat Veterancy, Subject Mathematics, which is a big one. And let's see if... Hopefully only... I'm a little nervous because sometimes it will take off an enchantment when you add one. So right there, we have 10. Right there, we have 11. Okay, good. So, let's use another book. Oops. I don't even remember how much it was. Let's do that. Oh, it was only 11. Now we need Arc Slash, which is only 19. Except, weren't we going to combine that? Well, we have 0 levels, so let's go ahead and do this. Combine these two, which is cheap, and see how much this costs. 22. Alright, so over here we should have, I think, 12, so we got 5, yeah, 12, and then, so this should be 14, right? 10, no, it's only 13, so which one did it not do? Subject Mathematics. It did not put Subject Mathematics on there. What does Subject Mathematics not combine with? Huh. What about this? Will this work on an axe? I don't even know. Well, it combines with that. So one of the things we put on here does not... Is it Difficulties Endowment? That's another huge bummer. That gives damage to sharpness. So, as it turns out, Subject Mathematics was disabled. You cannot put it on a sword. However, you can put it on an axe, which I find very odd. Since an axe does more damage than a sword. Huh. Well, that's a huge bummer because that also adds a multiplier to my sharpness. Big boomer. Let's see. So what doesn't Critical Strike? I don't even know. Whatever. Critical Strike doesn't combine. It is what it is. Combat Veterancy. So that's a waste, but it is what it is. It is what it is. We need more levels. This sword is not going to be the overpowered, awesome sword that I wanted it to be, all because they decided to disable a large number of abilities or enchantments, and I'm not happy about that. I had plans. I had big plans. And now, it wasn't meant to be, I guess. I guess it was not meant to be. Anyways, we have our first victim right on the other side of this window, hopefully. Unless he runs. Let's go test this sword out and see how godlike it is. How do we get to him? He's right here. Really? Come on. Can you see me? Fine. We won't attack you. Because you knew what was going to happen. Instead, we're going to go find an opponent with a lot of health. Alright, be right back, guys. Let me explain real quick how this sword is supposed to work. So basically, the reason I like the rapier the best is because on unarmored opponents, you have a plus 200% base damage add-on. Now, if they have armor, or any sort of armor, then that is just... the weapon doesn't do that much damage. However, with the enchantment Rune Piercing Capabilities 4, each upgrade of that enchantment negates 25% of the opponent's armor. So with number 4 enchantment, that's 100% armor negation. So, if it still works the way it used to work, that should mean that on every single opponent I hit, I should have my plus 200% base weapon damage. The Envenomed and the Viper combined. Envenomed poisons. Viper does an additional damage to poison foes. Now, the only thing I don't know is if that will multiply with this, which also does an additional 100% damage to... that was a Wither Skull. Poison foes. So right now we're going to drop down on this guy. And... that's just how it goes sometimes, guys. That's just how it be. What am I doing? What am I doing? Come down here, pet, right now. Ah, and of course, I'm gonna get the bug. I'm gonna get the pet bug where it disappears. You love to see it. Alright, we're gonna make our way up this tower on this soul sand. Kill some people on the way. And then we're gonna see how many hits it takes to kill a tower guardian. Also, let me explain this. Curse of Possession. You know, it's red, so that usually means it's a negative enchantment. It's on this one because with Infernal Mobs, sometimes they have an enchantment that is called Sticky, which takes whatever you hit them with out of your hand. With Curse of Possession, it's supposed to make that not work. So, I am honestly very surprised it just took that many. Like, really surprised. Man, that's actually kind of a bummer. I thought this was going to be really effective. Are you serious, guys? Come on. Give me a break. I'm going to get smashed again. Alright, so 3 hits on the Tower Guardian. And the reason that is because... so subject mathematics. What that was going to do, not only was it going to make our sharpness more effective, it was going to add more damage based on our opponent's health, which was huge. That's how you ended up getting the 200 plus to 400 damage weapons in old RLCraft. I guess that's disabled now. Good to know. But now I guess we really... this weapon is not as good as I thought it was going to be. We kind of have to find another big enemy. Alright, so we made our way into a crypt, and we're going to see how this sword fares against the 3 bosses that are in here. I'm not going to show the whole crypt clearing. I'm just going to cut to each boss, and we'll see how it goes. It would seem that this crypt in particular is kind of cool because, one, the first boss is right there. That's the staircase. And 2, there's the dragon's den right inside of it. Also, I don't know what's going on, but okay, never mind. They're just not spawning. Also, there's no spawners in the first room. I have no idea what's going on. So we're gonna head in here. Whoa. Dude looks like a boss. The only problem is I don't know how much health he has, because he's on fire. Wait. 308. So, 1, 2. So that did 136 damage on that last hit, but that's because that's all we had. Let's see, 302 brought him down to... Shoot, I totally forget what it brought him down to. I'm an idiot. It did a lot of damage. It did like 170 or something. So that's pretty cool. Let's actually, come on. Let's go right. We could go down the steps, but let's go in here and just sort of. Okay, let's try not to. Okay, there he is. So he has 628 health. Let's see how many hits this sword takes to kill him. 1, 2. Alright, I don't know if it was 2 or 3, to be honest. Huh. Kinda wish I did. Because I was stuck in his jaws, so I just didn't know. So actually, is this a female or a male? Forget how to distinguish between the two. Looks like it was a male. Okay. So that's cool. We still absolutely wrecked him. Alright guys, we are at the second boss. One thing I do want to say before we do this one. For whatever reason, when we use this Lycanite's weapon, we get the sinful buff from this really, really often. It's almost like most of our hits, if not all of them, are critical hits. And I'm not sure why, but with this sword, it doesn't seem like we're getting it. Also, why are they always in lava? And why is he not hitting? Oh, there he goes. I was just strafing him. I really don't like how they are always in lava. Can I have weight too when he hits me? Well, that's baloney. Yeah. I'm trying to help you out here, buddy. Look at that. Did you see that? So I have sinful. I'm punching him with my fist. That is unreal how much damage my one fist does. Also, what's unreal is how fast I get thirsty. It looks like we are right before the final boss. He has... I cannot seem to see how much health he has. That looked like 1,000, I think. I think that said like 1,000 or something. Wait, no, yeah, 1,320. So he has 1,320 health. How many hits will it take to kill a dragon with 1,320 health? We're about to find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 hits. 5 hits. What? That's insane. That's actually insane. Okay, so it's still a crazy good sword, even without... I have a feeling it's not just the sword, though. I have a feeling... I didn't even see if we got sinful buff. I'll have to go back and take a look at that. But... I think I am. I think this multiplier from the Poison Stone is helping quite a bit. Even though it's not the 400 God Sword that it used to be, 400 damage God Sword, it still does a ridiculous amount of damage. That's cool. Is that a pet? Yeah. What else do we get? We got a dragon soul stone. Oh, give me a Zootar again. Wait, why did my Zootar... Is that... Oh, another one spawned right over here as soon as that went back in my inventory, so I was like, wait, was that mine? And then we got an imp soul stone. Alright. That's interesting. Real quick before we finish up this episode, I did go ahead and make an overpowered bow. I also made both of these legendary. But the bow has advanced power 5, strafe 6, rapid fire 2, range, mending, and unbreaking 3. I did want to put infinity instead of mending, but for whatever reason, I don't know if it's either strafe, rapid fire, or range, infinity would not work. Oh, I also have arrow recovery. I put arrow recovery on because infinity wouldn't work. But that's what we're working with the bow. I also made it the flamed instead of the ice. I have a battle tower guardian right in front of me. Let's see how many shots it takes to kill him. Alright, that's 1, 2. 2 shots. Maybe, you know what, real quick, let's see if we can find a dragon. Well, we didn't find a dragon, but we did stumble across this totally messed up crypt. This mega crypt. My word. Yo, we're gonna come back to this next episode. That's insane. But we're just gonna cut to a dragon because this is ridiculous. This guy is just, thank you. As you just saw, this bow has ridiculous draw speed. Like, I can just do this, and there's the dragon, now dead. This is probably more overpowered than my sword, I'm not gonna lie. It's ridiculous. If you combine strafe with rapid fire, it's rapid. Yeah, but that's gonna be it for this episode. We have god baubles, we have god armor, we now have god weapons. I don't know if there's anything else that can kill us. We'll find out. There's a couple bosses coming up that are super hard, but guess I just have to wait and see. Peace. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Future Sam here. I am recording this part of this episode in a new day because I told you guys I would name this dragon with whatever you guys came up with. And we actually only had one suggestion, and that's what we're going with. So it's gonna be Mr. Beans. Mr. Beans it is. Alright, there it is. I'm freezing in my own home, but Mr. Beans, our main man, will now be our guardian.